Well, good afternoon. This is the Midday News on Rajya Sabha TV. I'm Ashwarya with you. Let us start the news bulletin with the headlines. Short duration discussion in Rajya Sabha on accessible and affordable treatment to cancer patients. Motor Vehicles Amendment Bill and UAPA Bill on agenda for consideration and passing in the upper house. Lok Sabha discusses Interstate River Water Disputes Amendment Bill 2019. Jal Shakti Minister says bill will help resolve issues between states in easy and effective manner. Dam Safety Bill also to be taken up. Atal Community Innovation Centres launched in a bid to encourage the spirit of innovation in the country. Niti Aayog's new program specifically designed for underserved and unserved regions of India. Cafe Coffee Day owner Vijay Siddhartha's body found near Ullal River. Siddhartha was reported missing on Monday evening. And Test opener Prithvi Shaw banned from all forms of cricket till 15th of November after he fails dope test. Shah contends he consumed cough syrup that contained the banned substance. First up, news on Rajya Sabha. Well, the upper house today took up a short duration discussion on the provision of basic facilities and treatment to cancer patients in our country. Vishambar Prasad Nishad of the BJP said that cancer is the worst disease in the world. He said that the usage of polythene bags and mobile phones increase the instances of cancer. Congress's Wansukh Sayam said that there is a misconception that cancer is a rich man's disease. In the northeastern region, the incidence of cancer is widespread. And Vikas Mahatme of the BJP said that many medical devices were not under price control. And after stent prices were brought under control, a lot of people saved money and were able to access better treatment. Other members also participated in the discussion.
मानव इस देश में दो व्यवस्था है, क्योंकि कीमोथेरेपी जो है बहुत महंगी है। कम से कम एक बार कीमोथेरेपी कराने में 8,000 रुपये लगते हैं और बाजार में तो मनमाने दाम लोग ले लेते हैं। कीमोथेरेपी की सिकाई महंगी है। जितने भी देश के बड़े बड़े अस्पताल हैं, वहाँ जो पेशेंट जाता है उसमें लंबी लाइन है। 5 या 6 महीने साल भर की डेट मिलती है। पता चलता है जब तक पेशेंट जो है, वो बीमार व्यक्ति जो है, जो कैंसर से पीड़ित है, वो आदमी खत्म हो जाता है। मानो इसी तरह से जो ऑपरेशन की डेट, क्योंकि देश में अस्पताल कम है, डॉक्टर्स कम है, सर्जन कम है, फिजिशियन कम है, तो ऑपरेशन की डेट जो है 2-2, 3-3, 4 साल, 5-5 साल तक की डेट दी जाती है। तो पता चलेगा कि 5 साल तक वो पेशेंट रहेगा नहीं कैंसर वाला, तो कैसे उसका इलाज होगा? ये बड़ी विडंबना है।
Many poor families suffer as a result because of this palliative care unit is absent. So I urge the minister to establish palliative care center across the country. And another thing, sir, a massive awareness campaign is in the newspaper, the TV, and on the dangers of using substance and all like tobacco or like kucha things, sir. So I urge the government just to provide all these facilities for the cancer patients, sir. Thank you, sir.
इमोशनली स्ट्रांग जनरेशन बने, और इसके लिए जो भी हमारे स्कूल्स हैं, कॉलेजेस हैं या एडल्ट्स हैं, उनके लिए वो इमोशनली स्ट्रांग कैसे बने, इसके लिए हमें स्टेप्स लेना बहुत ज़रूरी है। और नए एजुकेशन पॉलिसी में इसका ये इंक्लूड होना चाहिए। इसकी बहुत ज़रूरी है कि सोशल एंड इमोशनल लर्निंग लाइफ स्किल्स, जो हम जीवन कौशल कहते हैं, जैसे हमें टोबैको कोई ऑफ़र करता है और क्या तुम छोटे बच्चे हो, क्या तुम्हारा अनुभव नहीं, फिर भी तुम कैसा बोल सकते टोबैको से कैंसर होता है, तो ये सिखाने से वो लेना शुरू करता है। तो नहीं बोलने के लिए भी जो कॉन्फिडेंस लगता है वो जो है वो बहुत ज़रूरी है कि सोशल ये जो लाइफ स्किल्स है उसी से आ सकता है।
And several matters of public importance were raised during zero hour in the Rajya Sabha today. A. Vijay Kumar of the AIADMK sought the government to announce Kanyakumari's Triveni Samagam as the 8th wonder of the world. C.P. Thakur of the BJP said that after the passage of the Triple Talaq bill, there are calls from Hindu women too. And Anand Sharma of the Congress called for regulation on medical equipments.
It will be a benefit of the Tamil Nadu as well as Kerala. It will improve the tourism also. Our country also will be benefited from the foreign exchange. Kanyakumari deemed to be the comparable to the 7 wonders of the world. Now, so I urge the government of India to take steps to announce Kanyakumari, the Triveni Sangam, as the 8th wonder of the world.
हम लोग के यहाँ जो डिवोर्स का जो केस चलता है तो 20 बरस लगता है लोअर कोर्ट में, डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट में, अब 20 बरस लगता है हाई कोर्ट।
विजय गोयल,
एवरेज
बैठ के बात करिए,
एवरेज जो है
और भी साइलेंट भी बात करिए।
वर्ष लग जाता है। जो महिला शुरू में दरखास्त देती है वो मेनोपॉजल स्टेट में पहुंच जाती है, वो शादी भी नहीं कर सकती है फिर दोबारा। तो इसलिए इसमें भी सुधार की आवश्यकता है और देखा जाए।
40% जो शेयर है 60 सेंट्रल देगा, 40% जो स्टेट देंगे। इसके कारण पहले भी जो पिछले स्कॉलरशिप है जो आम स्टेटों में नहीं गया, कई बार लाखों बच्चे जो हैं जो जिनको पोस्ट मैट्रिक और ग्रेजुएशन में जो एडमिशन नहीं ले पाए और स्कॉलरशिप ना जाने की वजह से कई काफ़ी लाखों बच्चे इस देश में ड्रॉप आउट भी हो गए। मेरी सर गुजारिश है मिनिस्ट्री से आपके ज़रिए कि जो ये नया पैटर्न ला रहा है इस 90% का, क्योंकि स्टेट की फाइनेंशियल हालात से तो बहुत बुरी है, पहले भी वो 10% शेयर नहीं देते।
आपके माध्यम से हम भारत सरकार को और शिक्षा विभाग को ये कहना चाहते हैं कि अगर 10 लोकसभा को मिलता है तो पूरे राज्य में वो उसे देना है और गरीबों का एडमिशन जो केंद्रीय विद्यालय एक अच्छा विद्यालय है उसमें +2 तक करने का अवसर प्राप्त होता है। इसलिए आग्रह है कि राज्यसभा के सांसद को 10 से बढ़ाकर ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा कोटा दिया जाए कि ज़्यादा पूरे राज्य के बच्चों का एडमिशन केंद्रीय विद्यालय में हो सके।
And 2 bills are listed in today's agenda in the Rajya Sabha for consideration and passing. Road Transport and Highways Minister Nitin Gadkari will move the Motor Vehicles Amendment Bill 2019 for consideration and passing. This bill aims to further amend the Motor Vehicles Act 1988. It aims to enforce stricter penalties for road traffic violations. It also aims to protect people who help accident victims and improve the provision of services for vehicle buyers. The bill was passed in Lok Sabha by voice vote on 23rd of July. And Home Minister Amit Shah will move the Unlawful Activities Prevention Amendment Bill 2019 for consideration and passing. The bill seeks to further amend the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act 1967. It empowers the government to designate individuals as terrorists if the person commits or participates in acts of terrorism, prepares for terrorism, promotes terrorism, or is otherwise involved in terrorism. It paves the way for the National Investigation Agency to seize the properties as part of investigations into terror cases. The bill was passed in Lok Sabha last week. And apart from this, a half-an-hour discussion on Clean Ganga Drive is also on the agenda of the Upper House. All right, our colleague Panchanan Mishra is now joining us live from Parliament. A very good afternoon, Panchanan. Panchanan, many facts related to cancer disease, we saw being brought out in the short duration discussion in Rajya Sabha on accessible and affordable treatment to cancer patients. And many issues of public importance were also raised during the zero hour. As far as the post-lunch session is concerned, there are 2 bills on the agenda for consideration and passing in the Upper House. What can we expect in the later half of the day?
Aishwarya, Parliament is witnessing a very productive work. It's the 3rd day of this extended session of Parliament. And today itself, in both the houses of Parliament, it has 0 hour and many issues was raised during 0 hours. specifically if you talk about Rajya Sabha, then first off there was a 0 hour, and then at 12 the short duration discussion on this cancer issue was taken, and many members raised various issues regarding the cancer treatment, and the common voice was that the country has a less number of doctors and also hospitals for the cancer, so there is a dire need to increase these numbers of because the numbers of cancer patients are increasing day by day due to lifestyle diseases. So this was an important issue, and this discussion, which was till now of 1 hour, will continue post lunch session, and there will be a 1 hour more discussion on that, and after that 1 hour, half an hour will be for the minister to respond on these various issues. So up to 3:30, this will be a discussion on this cancer issue, and then chairman said that the motor vehicle amendment bill, which is passed from Lok Sabha, will be taken into consideration, and another bill which is passed from Lok Sabha, UAPA, which is a very much crucial bill to fight against terrorism, is also listed in the list of business, and it is to be taken after that Motor Vehicle Act. So it's a very fruitful and productive session is going on, specifically if we talk about Rajya Sabha.
Right. Panchanan, stay with us. We'll just come back to you. We also need to discuss about Lok Sabha. Well, as far as the lower house is concerned, Jal Shakti Minister Gajendra Singh Shekhawat today moved the Interstate River Water Disputes Amendment Bill 2019 today. Jal Shakti Minister said that this bill will help resolve issues between the states in an easy and effective manner.
तो है वर्तमान में जो बिल आपके समक्ष लाया गया है, इस बिल में हमने प्रावधान किया है कि अलग अलग ट्रिब्यूनल्स के स्थान पर जो साल में मैंने जब जांच की विषयों को देखा तो ट्रिब्यूनल साल में 4 बार, 5 बार, 8 बार से 9 बार ऐसी सिटिंग्स करते हैं। एक आध ट्रिब्यूनल को छोड़ करके कोई भी ट्रिब्यूनल रेगुलर सिटिंग भी नहीं कर रहा है। ऐसी परिस्थिति में हमने ये तय किया कि एक स्थायी ट्रिब्यूनल का निर्माण किया जाए और एक स्थायी ट्रिब्यूनल की स्थापना करके उसके अधीन अलग अलग विवादों के निपटान के लिए एक जो है लैटरल आगे नीचे जो है वो ट्रिब्यूनल्स जो है मल्टीपल बेंचेज उसके लिए बनाए जाएं। ऐसे ट्रिब्यूनल्स जो आज काम कर रहे हैं, इस कानून के पारित होने के बाद में ऐसे सारे ट्रिब्यूनल्स जो हैं उस एक स्थायी ट्रिब्यूनल में मर्ज हो जाएंगे और वो सारे ट्रिब्यूनल समाप्त होकर के एक ट्रिब्यूनल जो है उसकी व्यवस्था इस देश में रहेगी जो स्थायी रूप से इस दिशा में काम करेगा।
And Jal Shakti Minister Gajendra Singh Shekhawat will also move the Dam Safety Bill 2019 in the Lok Sabha to provide for surveillance, inspection, operation and the maintenance of the specified dam for prevention of dam failure-related disasters. And Union Minister Hardeep Singh Puri will move the Public Premises Eviction of Unauthorized Occupants Amendment Bill 2019 for consideration and passing. The bill aims to further amend the Public Premises Eviction of Unauthorized Occupants Act 1971. Let's go back to Panchanan Mishra, who is joining us live from Parliament. Panchanan, as far as the Lok Sabha is concerned, a very important bill was taken up in the first half, and the Jal Shakti Minister is also going to take up another bill, that is the Dam Safety Bill, in the post-lunch session. There is another bill on the unauthorized occupants as well. Wrap up the day for us in Lok Sabha.
In Lok Sabha, there was, as I said, that there was a 0 hour and important issues were raised, and also the issue of Unnao came in this first half of this House. And the issue of Unnao, on the issue, the Congress and some parties walked out also and demanded a response from the Home Minister. But simultaneously to it, there was many issues was raised, and after that, this around 12, this bill on common tribunal was taken. And Jal Shakti Minister Gajendra Singh Shekhawat tabled this bill, and this bill has a very important provision because we have seen many tribunals going on in the country like Kaveri River Water Tribunal and other tribunals which are dealing with the disputes between the states on the water sharing. But in this, through this bill, there will be a common tribunal merging all the tribunals, and it will give its verdict nearly in 18 months. So it's a historic action, and recently Cabinet has cleared this bill. So today, this bill is in Lok Sabha, and Lok Sabha is discussing it, and we are hoping that post-lunch session this will be passed. And after that, there is also a bill, a dam safety bill, which will be discussed probably. So important legislations are there in Lok Sabha also, and good discussion is going on. And as we have said, it's proving to be a very fruitful session, because many pending bills of 16th Lok Sabha are getting passed in big numbers.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Panchanan, for all those updates on the budget session, which we are witnessing to be a very, very productive one. And in Midday News, we'll take a very short break here. We'll be right back with more news on the other side. Don't go anywhere.
What are some key legislations introduced in Rajya Sabha? Some of the key legislations introduced in Rajya Sabha are the Indecent Representation of Women Bill 1986, the Indian Succession Bill 1991, and the Marriage Laws Bill 1999.
By Pakistani forces, the army has foiled an infiltration bid and killed 3 unidentified terrorists at the line of control in Gurez sector of North Kashmir's Bandipora district. Bodies of the killed terrorists have not been recovered yet, as the counter-infiltration operation is still going on. Sources said that earlier, late last night, 2 armed terrorists were killed in an encounter that ensued in Nowshera area of Gurez sector. And a movement of armed terrorist group was detected along the line of control, trying to sneak into the Indian side of the border, and later 1 more terrorist was killed in the operation. Search and sanitization operation in the area is in progress. Founder of the cafe coffee chain VJ Siddhartha, who went missing over the Netravati River Bridge on Tuesday, has been found dead on Wednesday. The body had washed ashore near Ullal River and was fished out by local fishermen, following which police reached the spot. Mangalore Commissioner of Police Sandeep Patil said that Siddhartha's family has been informed and the body has been kept at the hospital for further formalities. Siddhartha, the founder of India's largest coffee chain, Cafe Coffee Day, went missing mysteriously on Monday night en route to the coastal city of Mangaluru.
At around 6:30 in the morning, we found a body near Hoige Bazaar, Mangalore. Immediately on getting to know the information, we went there and we also contacted the family members. Now, as I already told you, we have informed the family members. Since a case has already been registered with regard to this, further the procedure as per the law, what has to be done, we will continue with that.
Petroleum and Natural Gas Minister Dharmendra Pradhan today launched the Atal Community Innovation Centre to encourage the spirit of innovation at the community level. This initiative aims to encourage the spirit of innovation through solution-driven design thinking to serve the society. Speaking on the occasion, Pradhan said that Atal Innovation Mission has a key role to perform in order to achieve the target of $5 trillion economy by 2025. He urged Niti Aayog to open innovation centres in all the Gram Panchayats of the country to promote local innovation. Vice Chairman of Niti Aayog, Rajiv Kumar, said that the Atal Community Innovation Centre has been launched to focus on the 484 backward districts of the country where the innovation infrastructure is very weak. He said this will improve the innovation environment in our country.
कि हर एक व्यक्ति के अंदर अपने कुछ सोचने की क्षमता है, उस सोच को एक आधुनिक समय की मार्केट इकोनॉमी से जोड़ने की एक सूत्र बनाने वाला व्यवस्था की नाम है अटल कम्युनिटी इनोवेशन सेंटर है। ये निश्चित रूप में आने वाले दिनों में देश की अर्थनीति को, देश की रोजगार को बढ़ाने के लिए एक बहुत बड़ा कदम होने वाला है।
ये वो डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स हैं जो बैकवर्ड हैं, जो ट्राइबल डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स हैं, जो कि इंटीरियर डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स हैं। तो जो आज की पहल है वो इन ज़िलों पर, इन डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स पर वो फोकस्ड है, क्योंकि बाकी जगह तो हमारे अटल इंक्यूबेशन सेंटर्स बन ही रहे हैं, मगर इनमें आज वो पहल हमारी, तो इसीलिए ये कम्युनिटी सेंटर्स की जो बात है वो इन ज़िलों पर है।
Cricket news now. Indian Test opener Prithvi Shaw has been suspended by the Board of Control for Cricket in India, or the BCCI, till 15th of November for a doping violation. According to BCCI, Shaw had inadvertently ingested a prohibited substance which can be commonly found in cough syrups. Shaw had provided a urine sample as part of the BCCI's anti-doping testing program during the Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy match on 22nd of February in Indore. His sample was subsequently tested and found to contain the banned substance. On 16th of July this year, Shaw was charged with the commission of an anti-doping rule violation under the BCCI anti-doping rules and provisionally suspended pending determination of the charge. And responding to the charge, Shaw said that I accept my fate with all sincerity. And finally, Chief of Air Staff Air Chief Marshal B.S. Dhanoa has launched a combat-based mobile game, Indian Air Force A Cut Above. The game is available for Android and iOS devices and is in a single-player module. The game will offer a flight simulator experience and will also feature Wing Commander Abhinandan Vardhaman. And with the game, Indian Air Force could also be aiming to attract more youth to join the armed forces.
You have to lead people in a manner that they should be willing to sacrifice their lives for the country. This is why we call it is the supreme sacrifice. To motivate people to do that, they have to be led by officers of very good stature and personality. And so, the newly inaugurated felicitation cum publicity pavilion and the mobile application will bring awareness of the Indian Air Force as a carrier among many young children.
And well, we wrap up with this. So we wrap up this edition of the Midday News. But we'll leave you with the videos of this game. Thanks so much for watching.